This is an exciting business to be part of. We as a group of people have got a business that's growing quickly, not just here in New Zealand, but all around the world. To those who might want a career with a quickly growing logistics business, then Mainfreight is the most exciting adventure you could have. There's complicated logistics and warehousing, there's air and ocean transportation, there's road and rail transportation. There's 5,600 people, all with a passion to actually do better every day, and it's a whole heap of fun.
What are you talking about? I'm on the phone.
But it's also about understanding people. This is a people business. We don't have a widget or a gadget. We're in the service industry. You know, you're dealing with customers, you're dealing with other people within our own teams, and sometimes that comes with some emotional intelligence. And those of you that have played in sports teams, it's all about pulling together, and it's knowing when to have a voice of encouragement or when to use a pointed boot up someone's backside. But it's what motivates us as a team, and that emotional intelligence just as important as IQ. It's about taking corporate bullshit out of the business. You know, no memos. Pick up the phone and talk to your mate. Actually get the responsibility to people as close to the customer as possible so that people can make decisions, so that we don't have bureaucracy slowing us down, so that we can move at a pace, so that people can grow. Make a decision. It might be right, it might be wrong. Just don't make the same wrong decision twice. Open plan offices where, you know, there are no secrets. There's no manager hidden away in a little corner office reading the newspaper, not doing the hard work. We're all working together. We eat together. We work hard together and we have some fun together. Leadership is so important. And the way to create leadership is to give people careers in the business, to give people the opportunity to grow within the business. So therefore, if we promote from within, start on the floor, learn the basics of the business, and then be promoted from within so that you can see with some hard work, with some intelligence, that you've got a career path for the long haul across many different sectors of the logistics business and across borders. We're a business that has global aspirations. We've got ourselves around the world, 220 branches currently, and a couple of billion in revenue. It's an exciting journey, and if you feel like you want to be part of it, then join the adventure.
I'm here at the world's first mobile phone SIM card rally. Excuse me, sir, just seeing what this is all about.
Well, it's all right here on my placard.
You've got a SIM card on a stick.
Well, that's because we're sick of the way the telcos are treating people in this country. We deserve simple plans with straightforward bills.
What brought you here today?
Do a lot of business travel and saw what they were on about, and I think they're absolutely right. Look, let me globally roam, not grown.
And the boss knows you're here?
Not at... Well, we'll have a conversation about that in due course, I think, and hopefully it's all good.
G'day, sir. Can I ask what brought you to the protest today?
Wrote a song about phone plans for the people. Freedom. Freedom. Freedom.
At Vodafone, we hear you, and we have a plan to set you free. Vodafone, power to you.
At Hog's Breath, life's not about being too serious, but when it comes to take, well, that's something we take very seriously. Slow cooked for 18 hours, the original, the awesome, the traditional prime rib steak is still king. Tender, flame grilled for maximum flavour. Premium delicious choices. Seriously great steak for serious steak lovers.
Okay. Test. Okay, we are live here at the Australian University Games here on the Gold Coast. We are at the semi-finals of Division 1, and we have the UTS, University of Technology of Sydney, coming up against Macquarie University. Macquarie is a perennial powerhouse at the Australian University Games, and they're usually here at the semi-final stage, where UTS normally isn't. We had a semi-final earlier on today, where a bit of an upset. We had the boys from another New South Wales University team winning the semi-final. Okay, so we got the team list here for Macquarie. The starters are going to be number 1, Mike Golding. Number 6, the captain, Daniel Jones. Number 15, Josh Chapman. Number 18, Cooper Wilkes. Number 25, Cal Bulgen. And for UTS, we have number 7, Nick Pasaltis. Number 12, Bruno Andre. The captain, number 13, Darcy Emery. Number 21, Michael Klaus. And number 24, Daniel Ferrari. It's been an interesting week here at the University Games, with the competition changing from its previous format, where there was Division 1 teams and Division 2, to having all teams playing in a pool and teams getting knocked out. Some very big teams that normally make it all the way, Melbourne and Monash, not having any luck, as well as the local team, Griffith University, who normally do very well, and they haven't even made Division 1 as well. So, about to get started here at the semi-final. Winner of this game plays off for gold and silver for the National Championships here at the Australian University Games. We're away, UTS winning the tip, but Macquarie with possession. Cal Bulgen with a nice pass. That basket is good. 1 to come. The big man for Macquarie. He likes to get himself involved. Basket's good. 1 to come. It's Josh Chapman, I believe. He's been very strong all tournament. I apologise. It's Cooper Wilkes. He's been very strong all tournament. And he's at the line to shoot 1. Bit of pulling there on the rebound. Drawing the foul is Daniel Jones. Baseline ball for Macquarie. Nice pass out for the 3. No good. UTS with the board. High pick and roll action. Not much going on. The shot clock isn't working at the moment from the looks of it. But we have a basket, UTS on the scoreboard. And it's your boy, Nick Saltis, with a running hook. Nifty little drive spin move. Kick out here to Sims. Oh, nice little shake and bake. It looks like Macquarie are going to go to the line again here. I believe the call is going to be on Darcy Emery. And at the line shooting 2, Cal Bulgen. I don't have the coaches' details for me in front of me for Macquarie, but I do know their coaching staff has been the same coaches for about 8 years. So it's good to see them still getting amongst it and still being a very successful program. Oh, step back, pull up off the 3, no good. Referees missed travel on that one, but it's turnover anyway. It'll be UTS ball. Good atmosphere here at the semi-final. Both teams always have... Oh, a change call. The UTS boys are not happy with that one. Oh, no, they've got it now. Plenty of energy always at the AUGs. Referees are usually pretty tolerant of the emotion that happens during the games. A bit long on that one for UTS. Fast break here from Macquarie. Nice, strong finish. Basket's good. 1 more to come again. Josh Chapman. Yeah, for my Macquarie are strong favourites in this game. UTS will not want them getting away to a good start. The basket is good, one to come. And that's good. UTS once again going to more some pick and roll action. And that one didn't look too good. With Macquarie Ball, who have the early lead of 6-2. Playing here at Carrara Indoor Stadium. This floor is where the Gold Coast Rollers played NBL action many years ago. It's a pretty good court. As Macquarie tries some backdoor, no avail. Daniel Ferrari, 24 there for UTS. Good name. There he is with the ball. No good. Macquarie again running. Get out of control. They're working hard on the boards too. UTS lucky to get away with that one. Let's see what UTS does. Another high pick and roll. Kick. McElhoney, I think it is, for UTS number 14, as there's another turnover for UTS. Not much happening for the boys for UTS at the moment. Macquarie with the ball. Double high set, sort of an NBA action. Going to work. Oh, it's a nice, ugly AUG game at the moment. Both teams probably collectively shooting about 20%. Finals game's nice and tough. As we have another drive, good block. Matt McElhoney from UTS with some good defense there. Both teams staying in man early on. And why wouldn't you? Not much scoring at the moment. Oh, great D again. Good block and working hard on the O-glass. Trying to get a number here. Number 21, Michael Klaus. He's got a very dishevelled look about him. Nice backdoor play from Macquarie. Easy hoop should be. No. Foul on the rebound. It's going to be baseline ball here for Macquarie. Cooper Wilkes. Always hard work, mate. Very long, and he uses his size very well. And we got 2 shots, so it's 5th team foul. So racking them up, UTS. Over 6 minutes remaining in the first quarter. And UTS already in the penalty. The majority of the pool games, or all the pool games, are played with a running clock. So the games are very short, usually about 50 minutes long. But here at the finals, they're stop clock for the 4 quarters. So usually that means a better team wins overall. So you need to get a good start if you're UTS, and right now it's just not happening for them as they turn the ball over again. Daniel Ferrari handing it off. Pat. Bit short there. That was Pat and McElhone. Apologies for not knowing all the names. Starting at the sheet just before start of the game. But we have a UTS ball. Macquarie turnover. And the boys on the bench love that. That's a deep three. Oh! Darcy Emery, the UTS captain, hits one from the car park. Cuts the lead to 1. And we got a straightaway answer from Macquarie. And that's from Josh Chapman. Very good shoulders, Josh Chapman. Not much going on there for Pat McElhone. Nice drive and dime and a little hoop there. As Cal Budgeon puts it in. Unlucky again. Good rebound. Referees let it go. Good call there. (13-7) with just over 4 minutes remaining. Macquarie with a strong 6-point lead. Good D here from UTS again. Getting on the floor. Foul's going to be called on Carl Budgeon, I think. And we're going to have a timeout here for UTS. 4 minutes 10 remaining in the first quarter. 13-7. Macquarie with a strong lead. UTS need to hang on here early on. Need to get something going a bit more offensively. From line, the coach is going to have to get the boys up and for it. Macquarie look like they got a bit extra size, bit extra talent. Just having a look at the referees. Got some good refs on today. Don't have the information in front of me, but both these girls have been great referees all week. They only award the big games to the best referees. Surprising I haven't seen the Mac Warrior, the Macquarie mascot. Guy rocks up with half his face painted and a kilt. Usually carries on like a bit of a goose, gets the crowd going. But no appearance from him yet. But I dare say he will later on. Okay, baseline ball here for UTS. Unlucky there from the captain again, trying to get his team going, Darcy Emery. There's a foul on the rebound, it'll be UTS ball again. Nice little action off the baseline. Working hard inside. Daniel Ferrari. Cuts it back to 4. Oh, an easy hoop the other way. Slicing in Mitch Cullen, I believe. Maybe it was Daniel Jones. Hard to say, see him from here. Daniel Jones it was, sorry. Slicing into the hoop. Nice pass and good shot. Michael Klaus again with a jumper. It's a nice drive and dime. All right, and for Macquarie, it looks like we have Hugh Smith, I believe, and Josh Collier checking in for the first time today. Josh Collier sporting some ugly hypercolour socks. That's all right. The captain for UTS decides to throw another one up. But no good there for Darcy Emery. Not afraid to throw it up from deep, Darcy Emery, as we've got a foul off the ball on the screen on Ferrari. I think you can see the socks and shoe combination I was referring to earlier. Doesn't really work with his uniform, but that's all right. That's the look he's going for. Let's see if he can actually play. Macquarie going there too high set, and that's a nice shot. Very confident shot from Daniel Jones. It's back out to a 6-point lead here for Macquarie. Nice basket there for UTS. Game's picked up intensity a bit. Teams starting to find their feet. A bit more flow to the game. Oh, nice move. Oh. Darcy Emery showing some nice pump fakes, lookaways. Just couldn't get the last pass to draw. And we've got Bruno Andre checking in for UTS. As Ferrari. Sorry. Ferrari just throws a terrible pass. And Macquarie back with the ball. Called a foul there. It'll be 2 shots. I think it's Mike Golding at the line to shoot 2 here for Macquarie. He makes the first. And the second. A substitution here for Macquarie. That looks like Mitch Cullen back in. Back to the high pick and roll, letting the captain do his thing. Get to the hoop, son. There you go. Nice work. Matt McElhone takes advantage of a good pass. Shakes his man on the way to the hoop. Little pick and roll there from Macquarie. But UTS will get the ball. It looks like UTS is going to go with their same high screen and roll. Other big roll out. Let's see how it goes again. No. Side pick and roll. That was a bit nice. Unlucky there. Ferrari left him, it was a wide open but couldn't come in. Unlucky there. UTS is showing a bit of momentum here. It's down to 4, 12 seconds remaining in the quarter. You'd think they would hold it. The captain will probably throw up a deep 3. Gets to the elbow. No good. In quarter time, we have 19-15 with Macquarie leaders. I think UTS will be happy with the scoreline at the moment. Just want to stay within reach. Hope things go their way and make a run. Quarter time, the semi-final game here at the AEGs at Carrara Indoor Sports Stadium here at Carrara. We'll be back in just a few moments. All right, so just under a minute remaining in the first quarter break. A better time to talk a bit of Phil. Any Uni Games participants out there watching this feed? Get yourself out in town tonight. Head your way into Surfers Paradise where most teams are staying. Plenty of events on the social calendar for the AUGs. Just check it all out online or the AUG app I saw. Haven't got it myself, but looks like it's pretty impressive. As we're away, UTS with the ball, down 4 points. Second quarter. Another deep three from the captain. Strong rebound. Plenty of contact in there both ways. I would have let that one play, but they make the call. Shuffle double pick away. Well, really looking sharp with their offenses. And once again, they get some nice work out of it in an open shot. Yeah, good offense there from Macquarie. They get the O board. Working hard. Mitch Cullen draws the foul. It'll be baseline ball Macquarie. Nice baseline set again, but no good there from Josh Collier. Lucky there, a loose pass there from UTS, but the captain, he's not scared. Darcy Emery's shots look good, but just not dropping at the moment. Misses last four from deep. Oh, that's tough. Nice play there from Mitch Cullen. Pulls up in traffic, drops it in. Back out to a 6-point lead here for Macquarie. Macquarie in zone at the moment. Unsuccessful with that jumper. And Cullen again. Oh, the big man follows him up. And the Macquarie boys are up and at it. There's going to be a timeout here for UTS. The game is 8-point lead. And Macquarie looking very sharp on offense. And UTS just not getting it done at the moment. The captain, Darcy Emery, just can't make his shots. And they're going to be in big trouble if he can't get it going. Okay, and in the booth, we've got a quick change with Kalen Woods. See Weezy on the mic. We'll be calling the game for the next bit for you, all right? Here you go, Kalen.
Thanks, Joel. We've got 25 for UTS at the line here. Misses the second. And violation, UTS ball. Nice little mid-range jumper from number 21, Michael Klaus out of UTS. Score is 17-23. Macquarie showing good ball movement out there. And we got a foul. UTS not too happy about that one. Fouls on number 13. The captain, Darcy Emery, sends number 8, Mitch Cullen from Macquarie, to the line for 2. Misses the first.
Yes.
Bit of a warning there from the referees. Warning about proper ball handling out there. We've got a steal from number 21, Michael Klaus. A nice little lob there. Draws the foul off Klaus again. It's a baseline ball to Macquarie. Score still 17-23. UTS does the job of knocking the ball loose and regathering for the throw-in. UTS trying to find a way to penetrate out there. Not having much luck against Macquarie's defence. Ooh, big screen from 23, Anderson. Open look inside from Macquarie. Oh, big three-pointer there from number 25. Oh, looks at that's Kale Bulgan from Macquarie. Scores now 17-26. Macquarie leading. Oh, nice little inside move there from number 14 from UTS, Matt McCoon. Bit of a back and forth battle at the moment. UTS looking to slow the play down a little bit now. And number 23, Luke Anderson, draws the foul. And he'll go to the line and shoot two. With the first from the line. Misses the second, goes 1 from 2. Keep going. Bulgan with the ball now from Macquarie. Seems to be the main ball handler out there for them. Number 15, Josh Chapman, will be heading to the line to shoot two. Hits the first. And the second goes 2 from 2 from the line. As we have Nick Soltis bringing the ball up for UTS now. Bit of a scramble for the ball. Broken play action here. Nice little finger roll out there from number 1, Mike Golding. But the score now 20-30 in Macquarie's favour. A good big rebound there from Golding. Pushes the ball out. As we've got a deflection off UTS. Macquarie ball. Big three there from number 13, Darcy Emery. Brings the score within 7 now. Just a reminder, these Div 1 games are now all fully timed, which means the stop clocks on every whistle. It's vastly different to the running clock game we've been playing all week. Nice little Euro step and a foul. It's 15, Josh Chapman draws and takes the foul, sending Darcy Emery to the line for 2. Now all 4 of these Div 1 teams in the semi-finals big names out there playing for Waratah League and in the Big V for Deakin. We had Western Sydney beat Deakin this morning, and we'll face the winner of this game right here tomorrow afternoon for the gold medal game. Ball goes out, it's UTS ball. Bit of ball pressure there from Bulgan. He looks to pressure Emery into turning it over. Oh, UTS out of play. Macquarie baseline ball. Nice little elbow jumper there from number 6, Daniel Jones, the captain. Ooh, almost a steal there. Big block there by number 1, Goulding. Nice little under, up and under, not quite there. 15. Got Chapman with the rebound and the putback. 34-25 Macquarie. Good defense out there from Macquarie, not letting any open shots get up. Big rebound there from 21, Klaus. Getting a big body down there, really gobbling up those rebounds. And out of play, Saltus falls over the baseline. Drive and a miss there from Bulgan as UTS grabbed the rebound and now at the other end of the court. Ooh. Some scrappy passing from UTS at the moment. As Bulgan gets the fast break layup off the turnover. 25-36. We've got a foul. On number, when he turns around, 6, Daniel Jones, the pushing foul. Ooh, 3 on the buzzer, not quite there for Saltus as we head into the break. 25-36 Macquarie.
At Hog's Breath, life's not about being too serious, but when it comes take, well, that's something we take very seriously. Slow cooked for 18 hours, the original, the awesome, the traditional prime rib steak is still king. Tender, flame grilled for maximum flavour. premium delicious choices. Seriously great steak for serious steak lovers.
We're a few seconds away from starting the second half here. We've got Macquarie leading 36 to UTS 25. It's been a back and forth game at the moment. A lot of good passing and good defence has kept the scores down real low in this really hard-fought Division 1 semi-final. The winner of this game will go on to face Western Sydney in an All New South Wales gold medal match tomorrow afternoon. Kick things off with Macquarie ball at halfway. Bolgan kicks us off here with it. Oh, big three here from number 6. Jones, the captain, with a big shot out deep. Got a travel from number 24, Daniel Ferrari. As he goes up, got to release that ball. Jones using the screen well, can't quite finish. Play on, whistle on another court here. Elbow jumper from Klaus. Seen a few of those today. Worry passing the ball well. Morgan looking for the shot. Rebound from Ferrari. Rebound from Macquarie. 3-on-2 fast break. Oh, good defence there from Emery, the captain. Facing a 2-on-1 play. Little give and go. Klaus can't find the bank on that shot. Quarry losing the ball again. It's a couple of empty trips up the court this time. Oh, nice little tap pass there. We've got Klaus finishing the shot with Ferrari with the assist. Scores 29-39. Macquarie still up. Big screen there from Chapman. Nice little post move there by Bolgan. Oh no, Chapman, sorry. Little hook shot for 2. Nice defence there from Macquarie to stop the UTS play. Unfortunately, steps on the line. UTS regather the ball. Big rebound there from Macquarie. And a foul. And 1. Fouls on number 14 from UTS, Matt McElwain. Sending Golding to the line for the and 1 opportunity. Golding finishes the 3-point play. UTS with the ball, big screen from Ferrari. UTS seem to be scrambling right now. We get a steal from Chapman by the looks of it. Good defence there from UTS. Stops the easy basket. Macquarie gets the ball at the baseline, however. Golding with the ball, passing out. Got Bolgan looking to set things up at the top. Nice pass there. Fortunately doesn't pay off. Good defence there from UTS's Nick Pasoltis. Big screen from Ferrari, look for the roll. No. Defence there from Macquarie, stops the basket. Offensive rebound and the putback for Number. When he turns around. Can't see who that is. Ooh. Jones unlucky on that one. Looking for the steal. Creates a jump ball opportunity. As we have a timeout for UTS at the moment. Over on court 3, we've got Charles Sturt University women versus, looks like Monash. Deakin, I apologise. Actually, don't have a look at the scoreboard, but it should be a good game over there. Apologies, been given some wrong information. That is Monash. But again, both teams have had a few early wins in the pool game, and it should be a good game. Over on court 2, we've got USyd versus Victoria Uni. Again, both teams had some good pool games. I know for sure USyd had 3 wins in a very tightly contested Pool D. As we come back to the main game out here on court 1, UTS looking to inbound the ball. Emery unlucky there. It's a 2-on-2. Bulgan with the draw and out for 2. Good ball movement there. UTS trying to find an easy lane to the basket. Collier, who made that earlier play that I couldn't identify, gets a defensive rebound. And Collier with the basket and the foul. Goes to the line to hopefully finish off this N1 opportunity. Foul was on number 24, Daniel Ferrari. That's Daniel's 3rd personal as we into the 3rd quarter, so not in foul trouble just yet, but someone to be concerned about. Collier finishes the end 1 as he goes to the bench for a sub. Score 29-51. Macquarie starting again a big advantage at the moment here in the 3rd. Ooh, nice little turnaround there from Klaus. It's very dangerous around that mid-range area. But we've still got a 20-point margin for Macquarie. UTS had better turn up the heat soon. Ooh, off the front of rim. Macquarie. Nice little pick and roll there from UTS, but no luck on the incoming pass. Some tough play down low. Big defensive stops there from UTS, but they've got to make him count at the other end too. And we got a foul here. Number 13 for Macquarie, Boo Smith. He's just got a little bit wider on that one. Got to stay shoulder width apart. It definitely wasn't that. Good passing there from UTS. Macquarie spoils the party, sends the ball out. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Emery with the shot clock buzzer beater for 2. Cuts the deficit to 18. UTS keeps the ball in play. 2-on-2. Klaus looking for the bank. No luck. Emery can't hit on the big 3. Goes again with Eden deeper. Macquarie grabbed the defensive rebound. Smith with the put up. Back to a 20-point lead for Macquarie there. With a minute 20 left in the third. Nice little jump hook. Bounces off the rim. And Jones for 3. No luck. Emery in the corner looking for the foul. Ooh, when he draws the foul, basket is waved off. Continuation stopped. Side ball, UTS. Back with the action here. UTS just gets the basket, 35-53. Got 15 seconds left. Macquarie's looking to make this one last shot count. Offensive foul on 13 Smith, setting the illegal screen. UTS to get a chance for a big momentum changer here. 8 seconds left. Emery throws the ball out. 4 to go in the third. Torres going to hold it. Get the shot. No foul. So we end the third. 35-53. Macquarie's in favour. almost back here with the fourth quarter. Macquarie getting the ball back again at halfway. We will jump ball in the third. Still got a 18-point lead over UTS. Macquarie passing the ball early. No luck on the three. And number 4, Ben Boutros, been called for the offensive foul for climbing over the back. UTS ball. Good defence there from Boutros. Stopping open looks. Emery's being double teamed. Been a killer for UTS today, along with Klaus. So Macquarie forced a 24-second shot clock violation. Reflection of number 7, Nick Salters. Gives the ball back to Macquarie. Not long left on the shot clock. Jump ball. UTS way. For Macquarie, Jones and Bulgan have been the standouts so far, hitting open jumpers and playing good defence on this UTS team. Nice defence on Klaus. Very dangerous with those mid-range jumpers. Oh, finds him in the corner for 3. That's number 25. 26, Collier. Ooh, foul there on number 8, Mitch Cullen. Moving backwards creates a block, not a charge, guys. Saltus at the line, hits the first. And the second. It's a 19-point advantage to Macquarie. Bit of a defensive blitz there from UTS. Gets the ball to the other end. Foul is called on number 4, Ben Boutros. Looks like Macquarie's resting a lot of their starting 5. Well, with a 19-point lead, they are more than welcome to. UTS really need to do something quick, smart if they're going to get back in this game. And there goes Emery with 3. 40 to 56, 16-point buffer. Macquarie have been one of the more dominant teams in recent uni games as a big contender out of the Eastern region. Performed well at Eastern and Australian Uni Games the last few years. Oh, nice little spin move there from Saltus. Gets the 2. Slowly closing that gap, just chipping away point by point. Need to do something more. No foul called on that. Salters for 3. He makes it. The hand in the face. Just makes it 45-56. 11-point game as the starters are coming to the bench. Travel there from Macquarie's number 8, Cullen. We've got a 5-man sub. Looks like we've got the NHL out there, guys. Line changes happening as the bench goes back to the bench and the starters come back onto the court. Nice little move there from number 14. UTS, Matt McKellen. Macquarie, despite the big third quarter, have had a slow start here. As UTS have closed the gap to 11. Starters are going to look to close that out. Got a foul being called here. Foul's on 18, Cooper Wilkes. Salters heads to the bench for Ferrari. Doesn't look like many of the Macquarie players are in foul trouble. Just a second there on Wilkes. Emery for 3. Got a 3-on-3 for pass break. Oh, bad pass. Very scrappy passing out there at the moment, guys. But remember, this is day 4 of a week-long tournament. Coming to the business end, people are getting tired. Nice little spin move from McKellen, but nothing to come of it. We've got Pat McKellen drawing the foul. Passing the ball. Really need to hit the next shot. Goulding. Nice pass there from Goulding. Jones goes up. Draws the foul. He's going to the line for 2. Got a timeout here. I'm back with Jones heading to the free throw line. Coming back, we've got 4 minutes 31 left on the clock. Macquarie still hold the advantage with an 11-point buffer. They really need to get some quick buckets here to push that back out to where it was at 19, 20 points. Jones misses the first. Makes the second. Goes 1 from 2 for the line. Looks like Macquarie's playing man-to-man. Putting their best defender onto Emery, who's been lighting it up at the moment. Nice little screen there. No bank shot for Emery. Got a 5-on-4. Open pass. Oh. Wilkes throws the ball away. UTS get it on the sideline. We've got the subs. Out of Macquarie, UTS regathers the ball. Got 8 seconds on the clock. Shot clock. 4, 3, 2. Fouls called on number 1, Goulding. Getting a bit pushy in the post there with number 14, Matt McKellen, going to the line for the shoot 2. Macquarie's now in bonus, guys, so every foul from here on out will go to the line. Nothing from McKellen. Wasted trip to the charity stripe. Being down by 12, sorry. Really need to start making those free throws. Oh, that's a miss there. Travel's called on Jones. Unable to get the foul there. Instead, turns the ball over. Saltus bringing the ball up. Big screen there from Klaus. And again, Emery deep. No luck. Out off Klaus. Macquarie ball. 3:04 left on the clock. Got a foul here. Emery looking to slow the play down. Gives up a foul. Not quite yet in bonus yet, guys, so side ball Macquarie. Big screen there from Wilkes. Big 3 from 15, Chapman. He's had a good day out there. Pushes us back out to a 14-point lead. Klaus looking for the inside shot. UTS gets the ball back after a tight tussle there. Going to Saltus. Big screen from Ferrari. Blocked by Wilkes on the pick. Got a foul on 21, Klaus. That's the 4th team, guys. And 3rd personal for Klaus. Next team foul from UTS will send Macquarie to the line. Two minutes and 15 seconds left, guys. Give a blow to get the sweat off the court. Bolgan going to be looking to slow the ball down now. keep the ball out of UTS's hands as much as possible. Passes to Chapman for 3. Foul called on Ferrari. He's calling, pushing the back, sending Captain Jones to the line. Needs to hit these shots from the charity stripe. First is good after a couple of bounces on the rim. Refs have had a solid game out there today. Some of the better refs we've got officiating AUGs this year. Look for them to appear tomorrow in the medal games. Jones with the second. Going 2 for 2 as we get 61-45 to Macquarie. Under 2 minutes to go. Steele, Macquarie. 5 on 2. Easy parks there from Chapman. Salters to Klaus. Klaus unfortunate there. Good defence from Macquarie. Macquarie throws the ball away. Can't afford to be doing that. Not in these fully timed games. Oh, Emery pulls up. And 3. Not a very pretty shot, but it's effective. Almost a backcourt violation. Macquarie's now looking just to make open shots and slow down this clock. As Goulding hits the elbow jumper for 2. Minute left, guys. Big rebound from Goulding. Chapman. Wilkes back out to Chapman. Jones looking for a foul. Settles for a turnaround jumper, misses. Nice pass there from Saltis. As number 1, Goulding draws the foul. Takes the foul, sorry. Bit of a playful banter down there between the Macquarie boys. Getting the spirit of uni games. Play hard, play fair. Got Matt McKellen on the line, shooting 2. "30 seconds to go, guys. This is the first. 17-point lead here. This is the second. Rebound as the clock's going. Macquarie's going to keep this ball alive. Look to hold on to it for as long as possible. "15 seconds left, folks. Been a hard-fought game out there. UTS came back hard, but unfortunately Macquarie is just too good. And will go on to face Western Sydney in a very, very anticipated Division 1 gold medal match tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock here at Carrara Indoor Stadium. Thanks for watching AUG's basketball. Hope you've enjoyed. If you want to come out and see it live, we're at Gold Coast Carrara Indoor Stadium. Starting at tomorrow, games start from 8 o'clock. Cheers.
I'm here at the world's first mobile phone SIM card rally. Excuse me, sir, just seeing what this is all about.
Well, it's all right here on my placard.
You've got a SIM card on a stick.
Well, that's because we're sick of the way the telcos are treating people in this country. We deserve simple plans with straightforward bills.
What brought you here today?
Do a lot of business travel and saw what they were on about, and I think they're absolutely right. Look, let me globally roam, not Chrome.
And the boss knows you're here?
Not at... Well, we'll have a conversation about that in due course, I think, and hopefully it's all good.
G'day, sir. Can I ask what brought you to the protest today?
Wrote a song about phone plans for the people. Freedom. Freedom. Freedom.
At Vodafone, we hear you, and we have a plan to set you free. Vodafone, power to you.
At Hog's Breath, life's not about being too serious, but when it comes to take, well, that's something we take very seriously. Slow cooked for 18 hours, the original, the awesome, the traditional prime rib steak is still king. Tender, flame grilled for maximum flavour. Premium delicious choices. Seriously great steak for serious steak lovers.
Mobile phone SIM card rally. Excuse me, sir, just seeing what this is all about.
Well, it's all right here on my placard. We deserve simple plans with straightforward bills.
Do a lot of business travel, and I think they're absolutely right. Roaming charges are ridiculous, and we're saying no to it.
And the boss knows you're here?
Not at... Well, we'll have a conversation about that in due course.
At Vodafone, we hear you, and we have a plan to set you free.
I'm Martin Devereaux. I'm the Group Manager for Team Development, and I look after all of the people, training, HR type responsibilities for our business. What's different for our program is our grads are doing real work from the day they start. They're not just doing the photocopying and making coffees for somebody else. Grads are doing real work with real people, with real customers, making real decisions from day one. What do we want? We want someone who wants to work hard, who's driven, who's got a good personality, they can hold a conversation, they can have a laugh. They realise that life isn't all about algorithms or focus groups and pivot tables, that there is the need to actually interact with humans. Doesn't matter what you study, not so much. We have an environment which accommodates people from all different university backgrounds and life backgrounds, so when they enter our business, they have a better chance of success. The really exciting thing about this business is what it looks like today is so different to what it will look like in 5 years' time. The growth that I've seen in our business in 14 years is enormous, and there are people who have started here in New Zealand and they are now forging significant careers in Europe, in the USA, in Asia. I think a new person joining this business will get opportunities so much faster than I ever had, because we're growing faster than we ever have before. And so what does it mean for a graduate? It means you need to get on board, because this is your chance to grab that new role that never existed 4 years ago. Unless you're in the place, unless you're in the conversation, you haven't got a chance of getting that role. So don't sit there and think, I should. You need to jump into our business and start doing, otherwise you're going to miss out.
quickly. Got USyd number 9, Potts, finding number 12 for the corner 2. It's a violation. Got to get it in the hoop, guys. Can't hit the basket support. That's Eleni Valos, the captain. Ooh, as Bradley throws the ball out, she was intending the pass to go to Dalton, the captain. Potts to Valos. Valos into the key. Potts for 3. Boom. I'm sorry. That was Hewitt for 3 from USyd. My bad. Reading the wrong team list here, guys. As we got USyd number 10, Cranny sent to the line for 2. Misses the first.
Two, 1, 2.
Craney makes the second. Got a 4-0 lead out here for Sydney Uni. Travel. 31, Shirin El Masrouri. Got to bounce that ball first, folks. Craney. 3 there from Valos, captain. Bradley to Shirin. She goes out. Nice defense there from Craney. She shepherds Shirin out of bounds. Valos to Hewitt. Inside, we've got the 15 star. Valos for 3. Off the rim. Oh, big shot there from Rock. Right there. Jump ball. Dalton forces the jump ball. Just questioning the possession there, but Macquarie definitely had first possession, so it's USyd ball at the baseline. Hewitt, nice little jab step out. Cranny. We've got to travel first. Travel first. Bit of a different call from the other referee. They work it out. Dalton through to Rigoli. Rigoli forced out of bounds from USyd's Cranny. It's good to see the USyd and Macquarie boys teams hanging around after their games to support the girls on. Unlucky shot there from Hewitt. Star inside. Number 5, Black. Knocks offensive rebound back from Cranny. Number 9 for Macquarie is Emily Potts, guys. Dalton over to Regoli. Oh, Shirian throws the intercept. Cranny, 1-on-1. Puts it up for 2. Potts goes for the 3. Dalton trying to save the ball. Dalton not quite straight on that one. Gives up the foul. Sends 15, Annabelle Starr to the line. You sit up to an early advantage, 11-0 in the first quarter. Starr misses the first. Makes the second, but a 12-0 advantage out there, guys. Foul, holding. On Tristan Black, holding foul, Macquarie ball side. Foul. The opposite number 5, Jamie Regoli. Starr with the nice move inside to put it up for 2. Warrior have got to do something about letting all these baskets in. Nice defence there from Valos. Good pressure. Way to get the shot clock going. Turnover. Hewitt with the steal. Black goes up. No call. Valos for 3. Hewitt with the miss. 2-on-2. Nice pass there from Regoli, but can't be finished there by Potts. 14-0 advantage, folks. So do something about that defense as Hewitt goes to the basket for 2 more. But timeout for Macquarie. We're going to talk this one out. There's been some big performances already from Hewitt, Cranny and Valos. You see it as they jump out to an early 16-0 lead. 4 minutes and 3 seconds left. Looks like we've got some characters over at the Sydney Uni support section. Yeah, it's Dick Tracy lookalike, like right there. That all-yellow suit is something to marvel at. Must be a big hit around town this week. Smack ball baseline. Shake things up, getting some of those bench players in. Foul. Number 10, Cranny. Sydney giving up a couple of quick fouls there. That's on number 7, Lucy Goldsmith. That's one of the disadvantages of playing a pressure defence. Nice little move there. Sheeran gets the first basket for the Mac Warriors. Nice little 1-1 pass through Macquarie. Number 7, Gabriela Martinez getting the assist. Star goes up and draws the foul. Foul is on 32 or 33, folks. It's either Alana Stokes or Claudia Roche. As Star makes the second one for a 17-2 advantage. Craney gets the steal and goes up 2. Sydney moving into a half-court press, trying to keep the ball from... Oh, works wonders. Quarry with the unforced turnover. The USyd bench is pretty animated right now. Hewitt through Martinez through Goldsmith into Star. Worry ball. Nice little move by Sheeran. Unfortunate not to come off. Good defence there from Cranny. Star open in the key. Nice pass there. Doesn't quite finish off the assist. Good ball movement early from Sydney. As both teams go to the benches. We have number 14 from USyd coming, Emma Castle. Number 12 from Macquarie, Morgan Evans. Ooh, bit overshot that one from Gabriella.
Okay, so firstly, welcome to Kalen. Kalen's in the commentary box for us. He took over from I think it was Joel.
Yeah, that's right,
Joel was in there at the start of today, but Kalen's been very generous with his time and jumped in. He's the Deputy Events Manager here at the basketball for this event here at Uni Games. My name's Brendan from Bar TV. We've been covering all of the games here for Australian University Games. It's great to be up here. We've had a chance of seeing a number of events so far as we see Sydney bringing the ball back up. Of course, we'll be finishing the women's game today, and then tomorrow morning we'll be live streaming the men's rugby sevens event as the foul is just called on Macquarie University. After the Rugby Sevens men's final tomorrow, we'll then go straight over to the Red Bull 2020 cricket final. We're not exactly sure who's going to be... and Sydney dominating this first quarter. Of course, getting that...
with the first free throw.
And trickles in for a second as well, taking the score to 21 points to 2. Macquarie's definitely going to have to lift, or this could be all over by half time. But as I said, the Red Bull 2020 cricket final is going to be taking place in the afternoon. So for all of those viewers who are watching the basketball coverage today, make sure you log on again tomorrow to check out some of the rugby and cricket action being live streamed from the Gold Coast. I'll hand it back over to Kalen. as Sydney just make another fast break. No, Macquarie is lucky enough to get the intercept and draw the foul.
That's a foul on USyd Maddie Hickey. She's in the game. We're into bonus now, folks. So every foul from both teams here on out will be awarded 2 free throws. This may just be what Macquarie needs. They do have to hit these shots, but the clock does stop. Gives them a chance to come back into the game. Oh, a big miss there from Macquarie. Got to touch the ring on that second shot, otherwise it's a violation. Looks like USyd's gone to the bench with only one starter out there, or 2 starters, sorry, with Hewitt and Cranny.
Sydney with the regain. And as you can see, there was a couple of issues with the clock from the timing bench, but it looks like that's all been fixed, and we're into the last 2 minutes of the first quarter. As you can see, it's been dominated by Sydney as the ball trickles over the baseline for a Macquarie throw-in.
So 1:50 left on the clock, guys. 21-2. It's a big margin as Hewitt and Cranny go to the bench to be replaced by Black and Valos, 2 of the other starters for USyd. USyd will look to get into this gold medal game. It would have been interesting to see these 2 teams at Eastern Uni games earlier in the year.
Just going on that point, Kaylin, I've noticed that there's been somewhat of a domination by the Eastern Uni game region qualifying in this upper end, as we see Macquarie getting their second basket.
That's off number 24, Rachel Farrell. And yes, you're right, there has been a lot of Eastern teams, especially in the Div 1 semis and quarters. That's nothing to take it away from Victoria, as Melbourne and Latrobe were in the other women's semi, and Deakin was in the earlier men's semi this morning, going down to Western Sydney.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's with the NBL reinvigorating itself this year. I think basketball is definitely a sport on the move.
Yeah, for sure. We're very lucky with basketball. We get to see a lot of good quality players who play regularly in QBL, SBL up here in Queensland, through the Waratah League, the Big V down in Victoria, and the State League over in WA and Adelaide, with a lot of students. May not be the big stars out there, but certainly a good quality competition overall here.
No, and it's definitely one of the sports that gets, as we see a foul.
On Farrell here.
Looks like she's gone to the line. Yeah, like I said, it's in terms of participation rates, most of the universities for regionals have some sort of a team. Oh, as she scores the first basket, let's see if she can follow it up with a second as well. But yeah, it's definitely one of the more popular sports in terms of participation, and it's great to see actually because apart from a couple of rings at either end, all you need is a ball. It's definitely one of the more affordable sports to get into.
That's for sure. Ooh, as we got out of bounds off Macquarie here, USyd will come up with the ball. Yeah, that's right. It's one of the more affordable sports going around, and it's certainly one of the biggest as more and more kids are growing and more teams are coming. We had 20 teams in both the men and women's competitions, and they were all very competitive teams. Easily could have any one of these teams could have been here today.
All right, so we've just gone into quarter time. It's the first quarter's up, as you can see from the scoreboard there. University of Sydney 25 really came out firing. Macquarie University somewhat slow to get started, but they're no slouch. That's why they're here in the semi-finals. I think we might even try and get one of our camera operators to get their mascot. He looks more like Magic Mike than a mascot, but there he is there in the left of screen, holding onto the tiger.
Looks like a USyd lion.
It does actually. Maybe he's stolen the University of Sydney's lion
Maybe so. There's
There-
a lot of colourful mascots out and about these uni games, and it's always good to see all teams getting in part and having another competition aspect to the games.
Yeah, this one isn't so colourful, bearing the skin colour, really, with a couple of bits of red in his underpants and his bow tie. But no, it's definitely been a great event. What are we? 4 days in. Finals day being tomorrow, Friday. We've had a number of finals already, including the rugby women's sevens. I know that we covered that on the Tuesday. The tug of war, very successful. University of Western Sydney. I think that's their second back-to-back for the tug of war.
They've been pretty successful all week, from what I've seen.
They have Western Sydney. Yeah, they're.
Must be the colour change.
Haha. Well, I tell you what. In terms of that region doing well in all sports, Western Sydney is definitely on the move, along with some of the North Queensland teams also getting more and more numbers involved. And coming participation rates, of course, leads to more of a pool to choose from, bringing bigger athletes, faster athletes, of course, as we see Sydney back on the board, and they've come out.
Byron. You can't forget those WA teams either, travelling often to the other side of the country for uni games without a regional games of their own at the moment.
That's absolutely true. Bar TV was lucky enough to be over in Western Australia in Perth last Saturday, taking the red-eye flight back. And there are a number of universities taking that red-eye flight, just going to show that they really need to put in a fair bit of effort logistically to try and get their squads, as we see Sydney increasing their lead. Yeah, the Western Australian universities definitely need to put in a lot more effort. It's a lot more cost, so it's great to see the likes of University of Western Australia. I think Curtin have a number of teams represented.
Murdoch as well.
So it's a great effort. I mean, it really is a national games. I think the likes of Fiona Cullen and Sean there at the administration do a great job. Trying to give them the best opportunity for all universities to be represented, as we just see the ball go over the byline for Sydney. Macquarie taking the ball back. They really need to get on the board here in this second quarter, just as a jump start their first half. Once again, a big shout out to all of the volunteers at Uni Games. Like most of you realise, University Games doesn't exist without the volunteers. Last night at the tug of war, I noticed a number of volunteers who had been there almost 12 hours, setting up in the morning at 8 a.m. and were still there packing up and resetting the beach volleyball court. 12 hours as a volunteer, it's a big effort.
Oh, it is. It's a massive effort. Having volunteered in the past at Uni Games, I know the workload that goes into these guys. Often see them coming from other areas, not just the host city.
Absolutely.
And it's such a massive effort to get up, find accommodation, and put in the hours when with no expectation of remuneration. No,
absolutely. And for example, I noticed there was a couple of New South Welshmen helping out last night. So, it is a big expense. So well done to all of those volunteers. And while we're on that note, a big shout out to all the officials, the referees. They're also here, and crowd announcers, etc. They're also here on a volunteer basis, a lot of them. And like the men running around today in the black and white, these games certainly don't run without their help. As we see Macquarie have a turnover. Exactly. Let's see if they can get back on the board here.
Oh, unlucky there from...
and
we got a foul.
Doesn't get the basket, but she'll certainly go to the line for two.
One thing to notice is that USyd defence is always the first one back there. Macquarie are not getting any fast break opportunities.
They're a well-oiled machine, this University of Sydney. Both the men and the women's have been quite successful here. As we see Magic Mike down there, looks like he's actually trying to put off the ladies in red. Oh, and now he's fraternising with the University of Sydney in the back. Oh no, he's just trying to get himself a Red Bull. Well, I guess that's a nice little... here we go.
Fast break to Goalie. Not quite.
Just rolled out. Yeah, now it was a great segue into Red Bull. There's plenty of other sponsors that are really the reason why this sort of an event can happen as well, along with the volunteers. Without the corporate sponsorship from some of the big named companies that lend out resources and also monetary funds to allow us to make these games happen.
Who are some of those sponsors there, Brendan?
Look, there's a lot. I'll try and rattle off a few. Of course, we've got Queensland Tourism. They do a great job. They've helped out a lot over the last fair few years for Australian Uni Games, hence why we're always, I think it's every second year we've been up here at the Gold Coast. So Sydney once again drain another 2 points to increase their lead to 27. Yeah, so Queensland Tourism. We also have Bond University, one of the major contributors, and they also host the Rugby Sevens. You've got Main Freight. You've got Main Freight that are helping out with logistics for a lot of us. Red Bull, of course. Maggi, one of the great sponsors to come on board. Stay Oz help out with a lot of their accommodation as we see a timeout. No, it's just gone to a sub. Vodafone help out with a lot of the live streaming and a lot of the live score updates. Hog's Breath Cafe, they've been for a number of years they've been involved. Hijacked being one of the media sponsors along with Nova 106.9.
So we have a travel here. Macquarie gets the ball back. Macquarie really have to start buying baskets out here, guys. It's 31-6. It's not an impossible task, but they've got to play some defence and get some baskets.
They do look good on the ball. They're just not converting the final shot.
I wonder if USyd put some glad wrap on that basket.
Well, we'll see in that second half, that's for sure. Just not getting those defensive rebounds, are they?
Looks like number 32, Alana Stokes, has taken a bit of a hit. Not looking all that well out there. She looks like she's ready to come off, but...
No, they've kept her on. She's in the middle, just holding her head there.
These basketballers are tough breed there, Brendan.
Actually, I'd go as far to say that every event we've covered so far, I've just been amazed at how robust some of these athletes are. As we see, oh, there we go, another basket.
Goalie there, finally getting that fast break opportunity to fall.
But, you know, I mean, even at the, we were lucky enough to do the relays at the Athletics yesterday, and the amount of relay runners...
Hewitt for three, that was big. Been hitting those all day.
Looking very slick, Sydney Uni. Yeah, no, the relay runners, I saw that many go face first after handing over that baton and then getting back up with a couple of grazed knees and a bit of a bloody nose and just backing up in an event a couple of hours later. Same with the tug of war. There was a number of injuries in the tug of war. Certainly nothing of note, but we even saw at one point the Charles Sturt Care Bear getting upturned by the Western Sydney Duck, and of course the Care Bear just brushed it off. Oh, another three
from Sydney. That is number 12, Valos, the captain.
But yeah, no, the rugby as well. Some big hits in the rugby, and look, they just get back up. Not to mention the sore heads that I think we've seen a number of times.
Valos gets another 2, and you're right. Uni games is a tough week. A lot of these teams are playing, between 8 to 10 games in the week, often with small squad sizes, and there's no room for error, so they've got to keep backing up.
That's right. None of this World Cup efforts where every 7 or 8 days you play a game. These guys are multiple games per day, depending on what sport it is, and amongst the socialite emphasis as well, it's a great effort from the students themselves. I was lucky enough to go to a university games as an athlete myself. Can't really remember too much of it, but it certainly there's certainly a lot of more highs than there were lows.
Oh, I completely agree with you, Brendan. I've had the luck to go to 3 uni games events.
There you go. Representing in basketball, Kalen?
Once, twice for baseball for the University of Newcastle.
Oh, there you go.
But yeah, the week is just massive. You remember the sport, but you make friends along the way. I've made friends with people from WA, Victoria, all through these uni games events, and it certainly makes for a better competition as well.
Absolutely. It's funny how, as we see the ball trickle over and Macquarie another chance to close this gap. Yeah, it's funny to see when they're on the field, it is, they do take it quite serious, a number of sports, but once that whistle gets blown for full time, everybody's hugging and high-fiving, and everybody looks quite jovial. And once you take, as we see Sydney with a fast break, couple of 1-2s. Oh, well done.
Good defence there from Gabriela Martinez. Stops the UCID fast break.
But yeah, no. Once you take off your pinny, your jersey,
nice basket there from Star.
Then the nightlife. There's no teams, no separation. Everybody's represented as a university.
Oh, exactly.
As a whole.
I'd even go as far as saying as soon as that final whistle ends and time has been called, enemies become friends again, just like that. And
that's right.
Uni Games is about that spirit.
Well, I tell you what, the defence is holding up here. If they can just, if Macquarie can just convert some of these final shots. They're getting the ball down the court quite easily, as you can see here. It's just once they get into that paint, they're really their final shot choice is just. Oh, here we go, little hook, not quite there. Great
example of that, Brendan. This UC defense is just too big and too much pressure.
I think you're right there with the height differentiation.
Hewitt's in the corner, no, unlucky.
They've definitely got a couple more tall timbers on the boards compared to Macquarie. So as I said, Magic Mike, he was over there. He must have been over there in his red shorts and red bow tie, trying to get the info on what Macquarie were going to do for their game plan, and that may have been the secret now.
Yeah, I think so. I think he's a UCID boy. He might be a rookie with a rookie challenge with an outfit like that. It's number 33, Claudia Roche, gives up a foul and sends Hewitt to the line. You don't really want to be sending her to the line right now, guys.
Well, the 2 points also counted as well, so it's a big play.
Can't finish the end one. The old-fashioned three-point play. Macquarie look to move it up. They're battling hard here, folks, but got to do a bit more. Oh, good pressure defense in the trap. Forces the turnover from Macquarie. We've got some subs coming in from UCID as number 14, Emma Castle, enters the play.
Pops the mouth guard in. She's here to play.
I think it's more of a safety precaution more than threatening anything.
No, you're definitely right there, Caitlin.
It's good to see some animation over there on the USyd bench. These you girls, Macquarie girls, got to do something over there, get some fire in the team's belly.
I'll tell you another thing I'd like to bring up is the idea of other other squads within the university coming and supporting each other. We were at, as we see, another basket for University of Sydney. Talking about the University of Sydney, the boys from rugby had the day off yesterday. Wednesday was a rest day for the Rugby 7 boys, and instead of going around and laying on the beach, the fellas turned up as a group. All of them turned up to the athletics track and were there supporting the University of Sydney relay runners. It was great to see. They had a section out on the hill, and that's the kind of attitude that comes out during the university games, as we see half-time here at Carrara Stadium on the Gold Coast. Look, it's really been a dominant effort from the University of Sydney, but you never know. It's for the University of Sydney to score 47 points. There's a good chance that Macquarie could do the same. It's mathematically not impossible. However, that's right. They just need a final, just finish that final shot. But like I said, just to see. You can see the fellas in the background there up against the wall from University of Sydney. No doubt some of them probably could have gone off and tried to have a bit of a swim. But no, they've stuck around to cheer on the girls, and that may be the difference.
Oh, it's been good to see out here all week, especially with the split venue. We've had some universities having teams here at Carrara and teams at Coomera earlier this week, and it was good to see both squads going out to each venue to support the teams when the time permitted. No, it wasn't easy with public transport, having to with no connecting buses between the stadiums, but the effort was made, and it was I believe it was well appreciated by the teams on the court.
Absolutely, and as you can see on the baseline there, just behind our scoreboard image, there you go. You can see the fellas from Macquarie University, who I think played in the game earlier.
Yes, they did.
They had a win as well, the boys, but they're there to cheer them on. Just checking their Facebook, seeing what events they're going to tonight.
That's for sure.
Making sure all of those hookups that they've potentially got negotiated throughout the week are going to come to fruition this evening.
Or even organising their outfits for the night. I believe it's houses and tradies and housewives.
Oh, there you go. The live streaming crew here, Bar TV, we were in our accommodation. There's a number of university students staying in our accommodation, and every single night they've got a new outfit. Luckily, most of these uniforms are quite skimpy, whether or not it's a singlet or a pinny, a bathing suit for the swimmers, or even the beach volleyballers. Luckily, they are so small because there is at least 5 or 6 dress-up outfits, and I'm not talking a t-shirt and a pair of trousers. I'm talking Minions outfits.
I've got to leave the booth for a moment, Brendan, so I might be back a bit later on.
That'll be great, Caelan.
See how we go.
Mate, we much appreciate your input so far, so hopefully we'll see you back up here in the box.
No worries. Thanks for having me.
It looks like we've still got 2 more minutes at half-time before we come back out. But no, it's definitely been fun to see all of the different outfits from the dress-ups, the social side of it. Look, everybody is here to represent their uni and take part in a sport that some of them have played since small children, and then others that they just need to make up the numbers, and so they were happy to get a couple of friends to help out and make that team so that they could qualify. But not only are they here for the sport, they're here to socialise and hang out. It's great to see. So about a minute left of this half-time break. Crowd's a little bit scarce at the moment, but I think most people, like we said, have headed back home to their apartments, hotels, and student accommodation, so that they can get ready for the various events that have been organised by Fiona and Sean, doing a great job. A number of the events managers, all volunteers, and some working full time for Uni Games. These things don't just happen overnight. I'm personally looking out for the Red Bull girls myself. Okay, so we've just had a quick announcement from Alex, the basketball events manager. Alex has just said that we're actually going to be having a running clock for the last half, which is a good sign from the Macquarie girls, confident that they can run Sydney down with the running clock. So it looks like we're going to have a 10-minute running clock. We've also just received information from Queensland Tourism putting out a warning to say that severe thunderstorms are on their way. I must admit, I can definitely feel the temperature drop here in the tin shed of Carrara Stadium. This has now allowed the temperature in here to get a little bit cooler. Nice respite for the girls out on the court. But yeah, it looks like we're going to get some of these events this afternoon and the early evening are going to come under a bit of attack from hail. Apparently that is scheduled to be coming. As I welcome Kaylin back into the commentary box.
Yeah, well, we had hail earlier this week. We actually had to call off a game because of the rain over here at the stadium.
Okay. What, the tin roof was a bit too loud?
Bit leaky.
Bit leaky, there you go.
It was just a constant drip and wasn't slowing down, and just no time to delay the game any further.
All right, so looks like the turnover goes to Macquarie as... Oh, thought that one could have been a foul off the bank. No good, and once again can't get the offensive rebound, but Sydney look like they're breaking away.
Hewitt in the corner.
Open shot. Just rims out.
Maybe that glad rope is still there.
Let's hope so. We'll turn this into a real game. So, Kayla, not sure if you heard that then, but we're going to be having a running clock for the last half.
We just confirmed with AUS head office that it'll be fully timed still.
Okay.
They didn't want to compromise the event, as all Div 1 finals, semis and medal matches are now fully timed for the remainder of the tournament.
Oh, well, that's good. Keep the consistency up.
Exactly.
It allows Macquarie really to buckle down and try and come back and get this margin a little lower.
Who knows? They may have had Michael Jordan sitting down there on the bench. Anything could happen.
Not sure about Magic Michael Jordan, but Sydney have definitely still got Magic Mike running around.
Got Macquarie looking, oh, big rejection. Where's the Matumbo finger wag when you need it from Kate Cranny? Sends that ball onto the other court.
Oh, it's always good to see Claudia Roche. She just knew she was going to get the ball back, so had a big smile and still laughing. Claudia down there.
Star with the easy little basket with the assist from Hewitt. USyd are not letting up. They want to get into that gold medal match against Melbourne, I believe it is.
University of Melbourne, yes.
They had a tough win over Latrobe earlier today. It was after a double overtime thriller Melbourne had yesterday.
Almost a three-pointer there, just inside the three-point line.
Yeah, so we've had some good games with the girls. This is obviously the scoreboard doesn't reflect this at this stage, but the quarter-final matches were really intense. As I said before that basket was made, we had a double overtime thriller between Newcastle and Melbourne, and Melbourne getting up by 4 or 5, and then the next game went into an overtime game, and that was one of the other quarterfinals for the women's Div 1. We've got a deep 2, nice rebound there from Roche.
Got the interception. 3-on-2. Good defensive rebound. No foul called. Sydney. University of Sydney making their way back down the court.
Craney for 3. Swish.
Oh, there you go. Tapping the chest.
Bit of a chest pump there. I think UC girls are just trying to have some fun out there as they get the ball back.
Well, they've certainly thrown down the gauntlet, University of Sydney.
That's for sure. What have we got? A 48-point lead. We're only into the third quarter.
I'm not sure. I've been looking around the crowd, but I can't see a University of Melbourne. There's a couple of girls in black. Maybe they might be University of Melbourne girls in incognito, here to spy on the girls. Or you never know, they could actually be. They could actually be in at home in their apartment, hotel, watching the live stream, trying to get all the info. As we see Sydney get own the foul, get the turnover. Apologies for the silence here, but I've just got myself a cramp in the old hammy as we see a shot go up. There's not much space in the commentary box. I'm trying to stretch it out, but as soon as I've got it, I'll be back with you. as we see a foul committed on Kate Hewitt. She'll go to the line. So unfortunately, I haven't quite got this cramp totally out. Struggling somewhat here in the commentary box. Who would have said that commentary would be so difficult? As I've allowed, now that I've got my stretching done, I'm able to get Kalen back into the commentary box. I had to ask him to shift out while I did my stretches.
Yeah, not much room up here at Carrara Stadium, but it's a good spot.
No, we're definitely up nice and high, and we have Jack. Jack's been doing most of the production for us as we see a shot go up and another 2 points to
fire today.
Kate Granny. Definitely a much better shooter than my Granny. Oh, nice rejection.
That's another big block from Cranny. She's got to get that finger wag going.
But yeah, no, Jack's got out from behind the production table, and he's now behind the camera. That's why we call him Jack of all trades. The first chance for me to actually take a seat, and I'm cramping up. As we see a big three rimmed out, but Sydney again get the offensive rebound, loop it over the top to Cranny. Another three gets bombed, rimmed out, and the defensive rebound there for Macquarie as we see them taking the ball up. Intercepted. 2-on-1. Oh!
Big foul there from, that looks...
Martinez commits a foul, but of course in great spirit, checks to make sure that Izzy Bodic is okay. Quick apology.
That's Valos, Eleni Valos.
Oh, it was too.
It
was.
The first three throw.
So just to let some of the viewers out there know, we would have loved to have live streamed all the sports
And all the games.
and all the games. That's absolutely correct, Kalen. But look, just through logistics, we've just been able to do a handful of the events.
It's just a shame you're not out here tomorrow, Brendan. It's looks like some really good Div 1 medal matches.
No, absolutely. The look, University of Macquarie in Sydney have really dominated over the last few years the basketball events, certainly at Eastern Uni Games, but also taken that form into Australian National Uni Games. They look like a very strong outfit again tomorrow in the men's. I think what we're seeing here now from the University of Sydney, as we see a three-pointer just shy. As
Shy's an
Valos.
overstatement there, Brendan. It's over the rim.
No air balls in uni games. Everything just shaves the rim. But no, University of Sydney have definitely look like the team to beat now in the women's competition. But you never know. Oh, we see another three-pointer. And the odd dance.
And the strut back up the court. Reminds me of Shaq Fu in the early 90s.
I tell you what, that was when basketball was in its prime, wasn't it?
Oh, exactly. Not that it's worse now, but it was certainly at its best.
I think here in Australia, it's. I think we're going to see a revival of the basketball. I think, Andrew Gaze came out at the start of this year and said that something drastically needs to happen in Australian basketball from the top down. Really, I mean,
Oh, it's definitely happening too with the reformation of the NBL, looking to bring back a Southern Queensland team in Brisbane.
That's right.
Even to the NBA, where we've almost got a complete roster of Australian talent over there right now.
It's a shame, actually. It's a shame that the NBL has been so weak nationally over the last, maybe decade, and it's forced those Aussie athletes, the Bogats, the Dellavedovas, the like, to be forced, Paddy Mills, to go overseas instead of, back in the day when you had the Gazers and the Derek Rucker, although, Rucker and the like, of course, imports back in the day until they got their citizenship. But no, it's good to see that they're. That's a long shot just to bring up three-quarter time. But no,
it is a shame, but it happens. Sometimes the best leagues are where the money is in the world of sport. It's often, a lot of the time is North America and Europe, but the Australian League is getting better. We've seen players like Josh Childress and Hakeem Warwick, who are long-time NBA veterans, coming over to Australia and finishing their careers. We see NBA teams sending their unsigned second-round draft picks to Australia for a year or two of seasoning.
Absolutely.
James Ennis was out here a couple of years ago with the Perth Wildcats, and he's now got a prominent role off the Miami Heat bench.
I actually read a great article discussing how, the NBL really needs to take a leaf out of the A-League's book. Australian football or soccer, to those of you, it really struggled in the late 90s and early 2000s with the NSL, the National Soccer League. But, they shut it down, revamped it with the A-League, and all of a sudden the likes of your Harry Kills and Tim Cahills, who were forced to go overseas, suddenly the money's there for them, and we're seeing the likes of the Archie Thompsons and Kalinas and sticking around, and I think that might transcribe into the NBL. I think we might start to see that the corporate sponsors will actually stick around, and because of that, these athletes out here on the court today, there's a pathway all of a sudden now, hopefully for the basketballers, to impress here at Uni Games, potentially get picked up.
Oh, exactly right. And, Southeast Queensland buzzing at the moment with the potential of a Brisbane Bullets comeback and the new WNBL franchise, the SEQ Stars. They have got a stacked roster and have managed to secure a few local girls to fill that out, to keep the local interest high.
It's a great point, Kalen. I think, from Bar TV's perspective and from the Uni Games, women's sport is just as exciting, is just as competitive, and as we see the final quarter begin. But women's sport. Look, it's been a shame from a broadcaster's point of view to see that. You sit down with some of these corporates who just say that that's a great basket.
Shot there from Macquarie.
It's just some of those corporates and administrators saying that the crowds just aren't there for the women, and you know what, the crowd is there. Netball is a great exponent of showing that that's a
nice
straight back at you. But no, the netball, the National Netball League, and then the Trans Tasman competition is, as we see a three go up. Oh, I thought that was
off the
into
rim. Almost had a nice line.
But the women's sport, the Matildas doing very well, the Southern Stars doing very well.
Completely agree, and it is unfortunate, but I think those sports just suffer from the fact that, unfortunately, they are playing side by side with the men's competition, and you've got the extreme athletes playing for the men in the men's comp. You got the LeBron James, the Lionel Messi's, the Steve Smiths. The guns of sport. Are these extremely talented athletes who can do no wrong on a field.
But then I look at the Elise Perrys, who can represent Australia in both football, being soccer, and in cricket. Amazing athletes. The basketballers, truth be told, I know that there's been a number of girls go through and play at university games who now represent the Opals, a very successful team. And a number of those girls in the current Opals teams have gone and played with their universities. Even yesterday at the swimming, there were a number of swimmers representing universities who are right up there on the world stage when it comes to swimming. It's great to see, and I think just the exposure that we see in women's sport now, I think it's only going to get much more. Really, it's only going to get better.
Big turnover there from you, Sid. Yeah, you're right. The exposure is going to get better, but it comes from the corporate sponsors, the local crowds getting out there and supporting as well.
And events like this.
Exactly right. Events like this, you see it all the time. The girls' games are often precursors to the men, and even though the women's teams are way more successful, as we see a 3, or was that a 3 or a 2?
I think the foot was on the line, but it should have been a 3.
Take a step back, girl. That was a big shot from Rachel Farrell. Score still blown out, but Macquarie aren't giving up, and
great to see.
Keep playing.
Great to see. And I guess 1 point banked in there for Izzy Bowditch. Yeah, I must admit, I'd much rather watch women's tennis than men's tennis. That's something that the last few years I've very much enjoyed the women's tennis, as we see the rebound and Sydney.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with watching women's sport at all. They are technically sound and often rely on skills taught rather than skills naturally given, such as speed and height and jumping ability.
Absolutely.
Look at some of the best Australian athletes on a worldwide stage, and a lot of them are females. You've got the Lauren Jacksons, the Kathy Freemans. It's...
Well, Sally Pearson, I think, she's doing very, very well.
Sally Pearson of Melinda Gainsford-Taylor. There's a lot of successful female athletes out there who are dominating for Australia, both past and present.
No, and like I said, a lot of them have come through not only the high school contingent, but then of course the universities as well, which only puts this event in great stead. Now I'm not exactly sure where next year's Australian National Uni Games is.
I believe it's in Perth next year.
Oh well, there you go. That's great. Great to get over there. It makes all the eastern states have to travel this time.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see how many teams actually make the trip. I implore all universities to get as many teams over there as possible.
I'm sure they will.
Perth event just as big as the Gold Coast. There's plenty of good facilities out west.
Great facilities. Perth is a great place. There's the nightlife in Northbridge definitely matches itself with that of Cavill Avenue and the like here in the Gold Coast.
Definitely, but it's also important for sports that are a bit more weighty. You've got your baseballs, the crickets, where you've got a lot more gear to take over. Start saving now, because events such as Uni Games will only survive in more remote cities as long as people go, and it's only fair the teams out west and in Adelaide travel far and wide to get to Gold Coast, Sydney, Melbourne, to come to Uni Games every other year. We can only hope that the Eastern Unis do the exact same thing.
Oh, absolutely. And the other thing is, I can guarantee that you're going to get just as many volunteers over in Perth. That is definitely a sport-mad city, as you could probably tell from the AFL being represented by the West Coast Eagles this weekend. Luckily, Uni Games isn't being held in Perth this weekend, because I've seen $2,000 for a flight over to Perth this week. They're in demand.
Yeah, it is definitely crazy. I was planning a trip to Perth just recently, and I'm glad I'm not now.
Got to book in early for next year. I'm very excited by the idea of the National Uni Games being over in Perth.
Big shot there in the corner. Hand in the face. That is number...
more dancing.
20, Kathleen Tay. Doing the USID strut.
3-point up there. Just shaves the front of the rim.
There's that phrase again, just shaves.
Yeah, absolutely. I saw it.
I think it shaved the bottom of the net first.
No. We've got the snicker meter sitting right there. Channel 9 at your heart out. Another 3 from Tate, just rims out.
KFC's not a sponsor of this one, mate.
So, hang on, getting a bit scrappy, but the
scrappy.
referee steps in.
Got a foul on Farrell. Fortunately, she got the hands on first. Doesn't mean she was completely at fault.
Farrell's on 3 fouls. Tate again from the same spot.
And just shaves the back of the rim there.
Absolutely.
Brendan.
Third time unlucky.
What's been one of your some of your favourite moments this week, Brendan?
Mate, to be honest, last night's tug of war was absolutely brilliant. The atmosphere there, not only from the students themselves, but also the passers-by. So many of the tourists and the families out up on holidays, of course, being school holidays in around the country. Mate, the music supplied by Red Bull, the girls giving out the free drinks, it really was a great atmosphere. Fiona Cullen, she says it's her favourite event as well. And, look, to be honest, the actual highlight of that whole event was when you saw the Charles Sturt University Care Bear mascot in a one-off rope pull challenge with the Western Sydney Mighty Duck. And even the MC, who was a Kiwi, we won't hold that against him, but he helped out the Care Bear to try and pull the duck into the pond. The duck was too strong, ended up not being completely pulled in. The Care Bear turned around and thought she would absolutely smash him by tackling him, but the duck upended her in a highlight that I will recommend all to go and see. She was head over heels and slammed straight into the sand. And in true University Games tradition, she got straight back up, brushed the sand off her knees, and went over and sculled a Red Bull for the crowd.
Sounds like a great night. Wish I could have been there.
It was. No, it was very fun. I must admit as well, the swimming was really good. We were lucky enough to do the 50 metres as we see a fast break, one-on-one. Tate just misses that there. Yeah, the swimming was very, very good. I've got the feeling the cricket's going to be pretty good tomorrow, the Red Bull 2020.
We should hope so, being the final.
Absolutely. And then what else? Oh, the women's sevens. The women's sevens was really good as well. I'm just trying to think who ended up winning that.
Game gets a bit scrappy and Farrell takes a bit of a knock to the back of the head. She's all right. She's not coming off.
No, she'll stay on, battle on. Newcastle University was defeated. I'm trying to think. I think it might have been Western Sydney who might have won that, or it could have. It was definitely one of the red teams.
I think there should be a countback on that one.
Aha.
I'm a Newcastle boy through and through, and a bit unfortunate there.
No, they've been well represented. As we see another
Two
basket.
from Farrell. She's took that head knock head on.
Ah. No, so a couple of the universities, of course, the University of Western Sydney have definitely they've been a very, very vocal crowd. Charles Sturt, as I said, have also done so. I've suddenly remembered another highlight was the cheer. We covered the cheerleading event, and mate, I tell you, some of these girls were getting so highly flung up in the air. They were doing triple spins and all kinds of stuff, and then these very, very petite young girls were there to catch these other ladies. It was a sight to see. If you haven't watched that, make sure you log on to the live stream of the cheer. It was 3 hours at Jupiter's Casino, great sponsors as well, and those 3 hours of flinging and flunging of not only the girls but the guys as well. It was definitely something to be seen. I've never actually experienced live cheerleading before.
First time Cheer's been at the Australian Uni Games, is that correct?
That's right, and funnily enough, it was actually supposed to be up here on the Gold Coast for Uni Battle, along with a couple of the other what we would call exhibition events.
I think 3-on-3 was one.
3-on-3. We had Quidditch, which was very, very popular. Dodgeball, another
And
one.
I think softball fast pitch, softball sevens.
That's right. That's exactly right. And but the cheerleading was so big in terms of participation that Fiona and the administration at Uni Games weren't able to accommodate everybody, which meant that all of the cheerleading squads ended up having to come to national games because there was just too many of them to have in the uni battle. So, mate, it's a huge sport. People say it's not a sport. I'll tell you, it is definitely a sport.
I definitely know that the cheerleaders appreciated the fact that they can now come to national uni games and compete for medals along with all the other sports here.
Absolutely. The fitness of not only the girls but the guys as well. I don't think I've seen as many six-packs in women before. Their core is completely solid. And no, very, very impressed. The music's great. The lighting was great. For all of you who've never watched a cheerleading event, I definitely urge you to get out there and support the girls and guys.
Yep, can't forget those guys who are all about equality. We've got a bit of a stacks on over there by the Sydney bench.
We do. It's the last second shot from Tate.
It was a rough game there for Macquarie. Just a very slow start didn't help them in the end.
Look, it was. We have to be completely honest. It was one-sided. They definitely looked like the team to beat University of Sydney, but the girls from Melbourne Uni, a battle of the states, battle of the capital cities, really. And if any of you who are out and who don't have any games left tomorrow, make sure you come out to the basketball and watch the finals. It's going to be a great day out here. Kaylin, thanks so much for jumping in the commentary box for us. We much appreciate your call of both the men's and the women's semi-finals.
Been my pleasure, Brendan. It's been fun up here.
Absolutely. We're going to hear from a couple of our sponsors before we close off the stream. But thanks to all the viewers out there and all of those university students who are going to watch this at a later date. Of course, we'll archive this up on the Play Uni Games YouTube page, along with all the other live streamed events that we've done throughout this week for all of you who get pugged, as we like to call it, post-uni games.
That is a real thing.
Depression. Not only for the volunteers, but also the athletes. But no, we definitely encourage as many of you to jump on and watch this again. So thanks, Kaylin, from both myself, Brendan, and Jack behind the camera. And Kaylin, it's been a great couple of hours here at the basketball. And we'll sign off with a word from a number of our sponsors. Thanks again, Kaylin.
No worries, Brendan.
I'm here at the world's first mobile phone SIM card rally. Excuse me, sir. Just seeing what this is all about.
Well, it's all right here on my placard.
You've got a SIM card on a stick.
Well, that's because we're sick of the way the telcos are treating people in this country. We deserve simple plans with straightforward bills.
What brought you here today?
Do a lot of business travel and saw what they were on about, and I think they're absolutely right. Look, let me globally roam, not groan.
And the boss knows you're here?
Not at... Well, we'll have a conversation about that in due course, I think, and hopefully it's all good.
G'day, sir. Can I ask what brought you to the protest today?
Wrote a song about phone plans for the people. Freedom. Freedom. Freedom.
At Vodafone, we hear you, and we have a plan to set you free. Vodafone. Power to you.
Martin Devereux. I'm the Group Manager for Team Development, and I look after all of the people, training, HR type responsibilities for our business. What's different for our program is our grads are doing real work from the day they start. They're not just doing the photocopying and making coffees for somebody else. Grads are doing real work with real people, with real customers, making real decisions from day one. What do we want? We want someone who wants to work hard, who's driven, who's got a good personality, they can hold a conversation, they can have a laugh. They realise that life isn't all about algorithms or focus groups and pivot tables, that there is the need to actually interact with humans. Doesn't matter what you study, not so much. We have an environment which accommodates people from all different university backgrounds and life backgrounds, so when they enter our business, they have a better chance of success. The really exciting thing about this business is what it looks like today is so different to what it will look like in 5 years' time. The growth that I've seen in our business in 14 years is enormous, and there are people who have started here in New Zealand and they are now forging significant careers in Europe, in the USA, in Asia. I think a new person joining this business will get opportunities so much faster than I ever had, because we're growing faster than we ever have before. And so what does it mean for a graduate? It means you need to get on board, because this is your chance to grab that new role that never existed 4 years ago. Unless you're in the place, unless you're in the conversation, you haven't got a chance of getting that role. So don't sit there and think, I should. You need to jump into our business and start doing, otherwise you're going to miss out.